Hey, go on everyone, this is Malevolent Wirglan bringing you more Isengard. I have just this second launched the game and the choice window has pops up once again. I shan't read it again, though I am still of the same thinking. We shall definitely give it to Saruman, not Sauron, so we are going to click the cross again. Now, I do hope that the script works, and I do think that we need to end the turn for it to take over and actually take effect. So let's start immediately by doing that. Now, as you may remember, in the last week's episode, we just took over Edoras and found the ring lying inside. Maybe Gollum had ventured into Edoras and somehow been captured and the ring had fallen or something. I am not certain as to how news of the ring spread to only us and not Sauron, but that's not for me to judge. Game mechanics, I understand it has to be that way, but it's still a little bit interesting. There we are. Let's do hope that something's happened. Moria Undersiege, that's uninteresting. That's uninteresting. Okay, I do not care about that. Okay, so I've just taken the ring. Nothing has as of yet happened, or at least I haven't got a notification of anything. I'm still not at war with everyone, which I believe is what's going to happen. So there are two options. One, the ring script has not worked, which would be very, very sad because the whole idea of this campaign would rely on the ring script. Well, not entirely, but you get my point. Especially since we managed to get it at round 34, which is ridiculously quickly in my opinion. Or maybe we need to just get Saruman back to Isengard so that he really can start to tinker with the ring and protect it more, which is also completely possible. They have an invasion. I'm not going to join that. I don't care. I'm going to be at war with you any moment now anyways. So what I am going to do, they do have an army there, but I am going to delay with you, you, and you are going to lay siege upon Dunharrow. Such a weak army though, such a weak army. Maybe I should send one more unit. I'm going to leave this general here to provide protection. They should not be able to kill Saruman by themselves. So I am going to add these two units up there. Also, we are not capable of training anything, but I want a spy actually, so we can get a little bit of a knowledge about what's going on. Let's get the grain exchange. That will give us more trade income. Can we recruit anything anywhere? That's not complete garbage. Well, let's get some of those. It's better than nothing. At least we will have something to throw against the Dunlendings and Nedwathians should they decide to actually break the alliance. Well, not alliance, but start assaulting us because we have the ring. Which does make a good point for actually trying to shore up our defenses a little bit before we bring Saruman back to Isengard. So let's end the turn before I start sending him anywhere. Okay, they have rallied out, and there is another army there, but he's not involved in the battle. He has scouts, and he himself is on Rohan bodyguards. I can lay stakes, and we are in quite a hilly territory. So I do hope that this is going to work out favorably. It should work out favorably, and once we have Dunharrow, that region there should be quite locked down by Edoras and Dunharrow, so the Rohirrim should not be able to go in and take one or the other without significant problem. Other than that, I can inform you that I will unfortunately not have that much time today to record a video, so this one may be slightly shorter than you may be used to. Oh, this is brilliant actually. I love this battle map already. But I don't get stakes. Oh, of course I don't get stakes. So they're going to be charging down this way. Presumably they are going to have to, go down there. So what I'm going to do is I am going to position my spearmen here. They're going to be in shield formation. actually. You are actually going to go somewhere around here, so you can shoot somewhat straight. You also head up there, run there. You are actually in quite the perfect position to rush in. You will be positioned behind, ready to support, and the bodyguard will be there. You will probably not be of much use, so just start moving. So let's see what's happened. I do like the look of this battle map. It is such a cool looking one. Such a defensive one, I do think, if you're defending. Because you're going to have a very good choke point there, and they will be exhausted almost certainly from having had to climb so far up. Unfortunately, of course, since we don't get stakes, this is going to be a bit of a problem. Had we gotten stakes, this one would not be that difficult, I don't think. We would have shored up this position here, and that would have been that. They would have charged us, and the battle would have been won. And a game of golf invented as well, maybe not, but you know. But there we are. Can't have everything served to you, can you now? Oh, here they come. Let's slow it down, see what they do. Our archers are already firing, that's good. Yeah, just basically fire at them. Should work out pretty all right when they come down here. Very exposed to our arrow fire. Let's see what they do. Oh, they can go around. Jammy bastards. Oh, you are Urukai bodyguard, not Berserk units. Okay, in that case, I'm going to move you out, and you are going to be here instead. My mistake for not checking. Though, if they are going to come in piecemeal like this, it's not going to be that difficult. The Urukai Raider should be alone capable of taking care of them in piecemeal. And those scouts are no real threat anyway, so let's just move up the speed and see if they aren't going to send more units at once, because then it may actually be a challenge. That's not where I pop. Never mind. Charge out again. You're firing at them or them? Preferably on Rohan bodyguard. That unit there just went down. Quite cool. Okay. They are falling, they are falling. Yeah, I really don't know why they aren't sending more people at once, because that's really how they would win this battle. Pushing down as quickly as possible and not standing there, though it may be pathfinding error, of course. Of course. But we are basically not even in a battle anymore. Also, the second episode of the Shogun 2 series will have gone up this last Sunday, and if you have been watching it, I do hope you have enjoyed it. It also demonstrates my complete and utter lack of knowledge as a commander in that game. Throwing units away left, right and center. Then again, I did not have very good units, and yeah, basically I haven't played it for a long time, so I am expected to make some mistakes, though hopefully I will improve quite quickly. Let's just send them up. This is going to take an age otherwise. Also, our arrows have a run dry, so we can't rely on them. Oh, hello. Just run up at them. All of you, just up upon them. That's basically all we can do anyways. Here they come. They have charge, but they are scouts, and we have spearmen, and we have heavy infantry. Oh, fuck. Let's just take our bodyguard and have him go upwards. Oh, this is really not an easy battle map to be at. You are going to walk up there. Run. Run. No defensive anymore. We also do have some berserkers here. I have no idea where they're going, but you are going to charge upon those people there. Let's just increase the speed and see how it happens. The pathfinding here is quite intriguing, to say the least. Even though it's very, very cool looking, I don't think that the pathfinding is that good. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, some are going down there, like leeches down the wall or ants down the wall or something along that nonsense, or that thing. It's quite intriguing. Quite intriguing, and I think I'm going to win simply because the AI's or the pathfinding problem on this map is just quite hilarious, really. And there's not much more I can do than to just slowly slaughter my way up. So I'm going to keep the game at ×6 and just fight my way up. It's basically all I can do and all I will do. See if we can't get you slightly further along. Oh, no, that's not what I want. That's not what I want at all. We can apparently not click anywhere. Just do that. And they should start fighting there, and they should slaughter the people. We have lost 14%, they have lost 28%, and losing more and more. I'm not even fighting them, the orders are to run past them, still they are falling so quickly. But when I take Dunharrow, and if the Rohirrim ever wanted to try and assault me, they would be in for such a slaughter that is ridiculous, because I would just place stakes right there, and when they come charging up with their horsemen, they would die by the thousands. Also having, like, rangers or archers somewhere. What are you doing? What on earth are you doing? Who died? Enemy general. Whew. Good. I was already afraid that some pathfinding error had killed my general. That would have been so annoying. If we continue like this, I do apologize, but this is just going to be such an annoying battle to win. But as we can see right now, I have won it almost certainly. It's just a formality of killing enough of them so that they realize that they have lost. And yeah. Also, the map is advantageous for them, I would say, because it does split off my army, because they can't pathfind very effectively, and they get exhausted by going upwards the hill. And I am a little bit afraid for my general, actually, that he may fall there. Though that should be the last retinue, so it should not be too dangerous. All we need to do is to kill that Eoling militia or rout them, which we should be capable of doing quite soon. They are exhausted, but they should do fine. They should do fine. I do hope. We need more engaged. Run upwards. There you go. It's a little bit risky to do that, of course, because you might put your general in jeopardy. But I do hope he has been smart enough to stay back. That may be him. I can't zoom in enough to actually see, and I do apologize if this makes you motion sick. But I don't have that much control over the camera. Okay, that's enough. You charge out of there. Get out, general, before you die, because that would be so annoying. Are they actually going to win this? Because they have so many people there. Charge down the hill. Charge down the hill. We are taking way too many losses. That's not alright. So let's just charge down the hill and see if we can't fool them into coming here and we'll rush them down. Fighting uphill exhausts your units so quickly, and Apparently that is very, very bad for their fighting expertise, or fighting prowess, shall we say. But they are indeed coming down, and that should be the end of them, because I have cavalry and I can charge them down, and also the timer is almost up. And I even have these left. And the Urukai archers aren't that bad at fighting in melee, so it should be alright. But this is such a small army compared to what we started with, so it's not even funny. But they are going to charge down, 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 down they go, and we charge them now. Go right into their side, right there, and brilliant hit. Brilliant hit. Now charge out, charge out. And they have broken. They have indeed broken. And now, who's fighting still? That unit there, Yawling Militia. Let's wait for them then. Again, I do apologize for the boringness of this battle, but there's not much else I can do. They did not want to come down earlier, and admittedly, I should not have fought uphill here, because that was really such a detriment to my troops that it's not even funny. Exhausting them, so there we go, end the battle. And okay, healed 7%, only losing that many. That's like half. Yeah, the Urukai Raiders lost so many, but they healed a few as well, so that's alright. But we did lose way more than we needed. Of course, the cavalry were quite good, and we were quite exhausted when we were there. I'm going to call this one, I'm going to name it based off of that. The Annoying Climb is what I'm going to call it. Yeah, the Annoying Climb. And it's going to come up this Thursday, of course. You will have noticed that already. If you watch it on Thursday, that is. You may not watch it when it comes out, and that's perfectly fine, your prerogative. Yeah, let's just occupy it. We won't get much money from sacking it, so there's no point really. Okay. I do not like that Rohirric army standing outside of Hornburg, because it does prevent Saruman from safely returning to Isengard. He would still probably make it, but it would be a little bit too much of a risk that I am not willing to take. Oh, nice. Let's get one more. And yeah, let's get that. Realm of Galathrem, while I'm going there. Let's get trade agreements for like one turn before they decide to attack us. And my spy will go and try and find Dunlastir. Okay, there we go. Have a little bit of a gander on that place. And we have another general there. Brilliant. I'm not even surprised that they can't build anything there. But you had the ring, right? Yeah, you do. No point. Good, I have general. This army here is quite strong. Should not be assailable anytime soon. Let's upgrade that, because I do like having a little bit of a buffer in form of walls, because that means it takes them at least that one turn longer to go before they can siege it and attack. This army is really depleted though. I'm not happy about having it in Dunharrow, but it should be capable with defender's advantage to hold, especially if they're going to attack with that army. I think I once fought in Edoras, and I think it was quite a cool battle map. But for now, I don't think there's much else to do. I am just going to end the episode here, actually, because I said I don't have that. Oh, what's the time? Basically 20 minutes. Let's do one more turn. What harm is there? I should be able to get where I need to go anyways. I don't think the Rohirrim are going to attack again, which may be folly, but I think we passed them already, so the danger has indeed passed. But they somehow are still rallying generals from all their countryside. They should pose no threat, no real threat. Especially not when Isengard starts making money, and we are indeed making that nice money. Hornburg has now gotten its Warg breather, and we may No. I was going to say that we were finally going to get them. Wargs, that is, but apparently we need 33% and we are at 27, so a little bit more waiting. Uruk-hai bodyguard, but I don't need a bodyguard. I do want you. You're so good. Can I build something though? No. Roads. Get roads. Roads are so important for tariffs and other things. I can send you to Hornburg in one go though, so let's do that. I don't know why I didn't check that earlier, because that would have been so good. This is going to be such a dangerous position though. They may just be capable of capturing them with that weakened army holding them. So I am going to send reinforcements to them. And they are going to reach them quite quickly, though if they are intercepted it's going to be annoying. So I'm going to try and hide them in the forest there, which will hopefully work. And indeed they have hidden themselves, so they should not be seeable on the campaign map for the enemy, and therefore they should be capable of reaching Edoras in the next turn and aiding them. That is my hope anyways, and I'm actually now very curious to see what happens when I reach... Oh, there they go. They are going to siege Edoras. Do I have anything that lays stakes in Edoras? Because that's kinda crucial. Kind of incredibly crucial. We are going to have to look into that immediately when our turn comes around, as it does now. Okay, that doesn't sound good. Yeah, okay. It's just Edoras being sieged. Give me trade rights. Thank you. Lothlorien reached. It's quite fascinating because the mission is send an emissary, and to all people it would suggest that you just need to talk to them. But oh, I do get stakes, but in fact you do need to get some kind of a treaty with them. It's not enough that you go and talk to them. Well, I feel so sorry for the Rohirrim, and almost sorry, because using the stakes is such a overpowered move. But yeah, if they are going to sail with that army, it's going to die basically at the gate. You can no, that was recruitment. Never mind. So this army can't get into the town. They could run around and assail there, but I'm not going to do that. I am instead going to position them there. And with there, I mean I want to position them on that bridge. And I managed to do just that. They should be... I'm actually not sure. They may join the battle if there is a battle that ensues here. They may not. We shall see how that goes, but they should be capable of holding with the aid of stakes and 2 generals. I am not too worried. And these also have stakes, so they should be quite good at holding them, especially if I fight them. If I don't fight them, then it's not such a sure thing. Now is it? Get me those wargs. And next turn... Oh, he's there already, yeah. Next turn he will reach Isengard, and we should get the Nazgai, the ring something. And that's going to be just such a wonderful turn of events for us. I would want spies or something there to have a look at what Gondor's doing. Well, basically I just want watchtowers everywhere I can get them. So one more turn. And I'm gonna send Saruman into Isengard so we can see if the script is actually working. Because if it's not, then it's going to be a bit more boring, because I won't get my most elite units, and I won't get the ring rates, and I won't go to war with everyone. I could still do that, but it's just not going to be as fun. End of turn report, construction report. I think it's upgraded. Yeah, it has. Good. Not that much money, but we can get a grain exchange, so I'll do that. And we now have... No, we don't have wargs yet, but soon to have them. You head into Isengard. Actually, you don't need to be here, so go sit in the fort and give me free upkeep. Go, all of you. They may siege it, and that would be bad, but I'll send these there with stakes, so then it should be no problem. Yeah, that should be fine. That should be absolutely fine. Okay. If that army assaults this army on the bridge, that army is quite toast because they can't lay stakes. It is of course a bridge battle, but I don't have archers, so that will be a little bit annoying. We shall see. Hopefully they decide to assault Edoras and Eomund doesn't get involved. Speaking of things, have I even checked if I can use all these buildings? It appears as if I can. Good, I do like this bonus, culture increase bonus plus 1%, because of course trade would go to your faction and so on, so it would improve much quicker, and I do like that little flair there. And one last turn, because I do want to see if... Okay, intriguing decision. And of course they have assaulted me on the bridge right there. The rest won't answer the call to arms because they are tied up with that siege battle right there. As expected, a lot of cavalry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 presumably. Not that good units otherwise, and my units are somewhat elite. The gods of Orthanc should be capable of holding the bridge quite well, actually. I am not certain. I don't think this is necessarily going to be a defeat because we have the bridge and we have the guards of the Orthanc, and even though we don't have archers and don't have stakes, it may just go our way anyways. However, I will save it, but unfortunately I don't have time to fight this battle. I am rather strapped for time this day, and I shall bid you all farewell, and I do hope you have liked this new video. And unfortunately we did not get to see what Saruman does with the ring and what actually happens, but that will be a juicy surprise for next episode. Hopefully it works, but I am not entirely certain that it will. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.